20 states suing to try to kill Obamacare once and for all. One of the states spearheading that effort is Texas. And the state's Attorney General, Ken Paxton, friend of the program, joins us now. So I'm not quite sure exactly what you're suing over. Explain it in layman's terms, can you?
Yes. So they upheld Obamacare last time based on this idea that there was a penalty that was somehow a tax. And if you'll remember, Justice Roberts said the individual mandate standing by itself, Congress doesn't have the authority to order you to buy health insurance, buy a car, buy a house. But because there was a penalty associated with it, it was considered a tax, and under the taxing authority of Congress, they upheld the whole Obamacare statute. When Congress removed the penalty with the new Tax Reform Act, they took out the taxing part of it, and therefore we are arguing now the whole basis for Obamacare standing as constitutional is gone, and therefore the whole law is unconstitutional.
So if you win, it really is the absolute end of Obamacare.
We believe it is, because if fundamentally the individual mandate is gone, what is left of Obamacare? It's fundamentally gutted and has really no standing purpose.
But it will drag on in the courts for a long time. Well, you don't expect a quick verdict here, do you?
Well, we're hopeful. We asked for a preliminary injunction, which we want it to be stopped for now until we actually get to the merits of the case. And so if that happens, Obamacare would be stopped now while we continue to litigate the case. Now, there is a chance that there would be a stay on that. We don't know. But ultimately, you're right. This probably ends up back in the U.S. Supreme Court.
Okay. Attorney General Sessions is going to meet with several state attorneys general later this month. He's going to talk about and ask them about social media companies and whether they are intentionally suppressing free speech. I understand you'll be part of that meeting. Do you agree that the social networks are indeed suppressing conservative speech?
Well, look, we've been concerned about this actually for several months. We've been looking at, my office is already looking at this. I'm actually very pleased that the U.S. Attorney General, Jeff Sessions, is willing to take a look at this. We have examples in our state. We had a church in Collin County that had an Easter service ad, and Facebook ended up blocking the ad. We stepped in to mitigate that, but these are the types of issues we want to understand and draw our conclusions from looking at it.
Do you think that some form of regulation is possible that ends this practice of censoring out conservative speech? Is such a regulation possible?
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, we need to make sure that this stuff is happening, but if it is a reality that they are directing that certain types of political views shouldn't be aired on their platforms, I think we have a real problem, because that obviously affects issues, how people think about issues. It also affects elections. You know, what we want is a fair process, and we also want to make sure that our consumers are not being fooled into thinking that this is a fair platform when it maybe might not be.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Ken Paxton, Attorney General, great state of Texas. Thanks, as always, for joining us, sir. Always appreciated.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Have a great day.